Hey guys. All right, so this is going to be unusual, maybe a minute or two or three long. Here's what I'm going to do is update everybody. And first I want to show you where I am. I cannot see the monitor. Or my phone, it is very bright out here. But I'm going to just try to aim it at what I want you to see. And let's do a flip. There we go. I'll show you where I am. We call that a medical complex. I'm stepping over here in the shade of a bush. And I think I had it backwards. So I'm going to do it. All right, let's see how this looks. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Now I'm seeing my face. Let me get under the shade again. All right, so I'll do another flip. All right, so, I would say I'm at my normal level of being retarded, but I am much beneath that. I have no nootropics in me. I have very little sleep for multiple days, and I am quite happy with my world. So I'm doing this update, you guys, not because I think that I'm such a social influencer that you guys cannot live without seeing me, but instead, I got to turn around. This will make a cool backdrop. I think it will. It's kind of impressive. I'm at one of the top heart hospitals in the world. In any case, oh son, I've been inside of the hospital room for, I don't know, since last Wednesday. Anyway, the reason that I'm doing this is because, one, I own a lot of businesses, and so a lot of people kind of get income from me every week, and so me letting everybody know I'm okay and I'm alive and the business is good is important. The other thing is, there's a new business that lots of us are very excited about right now. I'll give you some information on that. And then the most important thing to me, maybe not to you, which is fine, but my wife just had triple bypass open heart surgery at this facility. And that was last Thursday. And this morning, she had another heart surgery. And she is back in the room. And I can look at this and aim it and tell you her room is, I can see the black window that is hers. So let me see what else, if I can show you something fun. We'll just talk just for a minute and then I'll go back in. Frankly, I'm enjoying being in the sun and walking around a little bit because I've been sitting on that hospital couch since 6 a.m. And I was going over here to see. All right, let me turn this way so I can see what the camera's seeing. That is a Motel 6. That's how close it is. And right next to it, you can see, you can't see what it is, but there is a Marriott. And so I'm staying at that Marriott, which is very convenient because it's super walking distance. So when I do get a chance, actually, let me catch it this way. There we go. You can see it. There's the Marriott. So when I do get a chance to take a break a little bit from hospital stuff, I can go over there. And it's really nice. It's got a pool and a workout room and a very good air conditioner. And it is very quiet with very nice beds and very good coffee. So, as you might guess, with my wife coming through her second surgery very well, I mean, she's not able to talk yet, and she's hooked up to stuff that makes it look like she's on Space Lab. She does. She looks like she's in space. They've pulled some of the tubes out of her, which is kind of creepy because they'll pull 2 or 3 feet of tubing out of some assorted hole or orifice they've created in her. So she's got about half of those out, but she still has a whole bunch. But she's doing well as you can be, to have somebody get a circle saw and saw your rib cage open and spread it apart and then do massive work on your heart. But I do praise God, absolutely, my Elohim, and I am so grateful. Let me see if I can get that heart, to the doctors at the Baylor Scott and White Heart Center. If you ever have a loved one, they take people from all over the world, so it doesn't even have to be. If you can get here, I'm telling you, this is the place. I've had cancer twice and heart issue and been hit by a drunk driver and all torn up, and I've had 19 surgeries myself, and so I know about hospitals. I'm trying to be careful now in my old age because it's harder to recover than it used to be. Anyway, so I know about hospitals and care, and I can say this place is one fine place. All right, enough about hospitals and that stuff. Thank you to all of you that have sent your kind wishes to Tammy. We've gotten beautiful cards and gift packages and emails and text, and many of you that know Tammy love Tammy because that's who she is. And so her and I, my heart is softened, and we are both very pleased and grateful. So thank you for that. All right. So about all of the businesses for Paul Darby Inc., there is no downtime. Everything is going good. Everybody was paid on time Friday. I have an excellent operations manager and an excellent team of staff and 2 very good programming teams. So if I am in and out for a couple of days like this, they carry on without me. They're probably glad not to hear from me as much as they normally do, quite frankly, so they can get some work done. All right, the next thing would be, there's this new company out that has done this, or is doing a launch called Smart Desk AI. I don't know the fellas that are doing it. I don't know anything about them. I got an email and the money looked too good. I said, that looks kind of hinky. I'm not going to mess with it because I'm busy anyway. And it was one of the members and customers with me, Scott Maury, actually. Hi, Scott. And he sent me an email, and I said, yeah, I don't know about this, Scott. I already saw it, but thanks. So he sent me another email. And Scott has that privilege with me, if you will. He's been a customer for a long time and an online friend. And he goes, Lori's in this. Well, Lori's been a customer on and off with me before, and she's a pretty smart cookie as well. And I went, okay. And so she listed some facts, and I went and looked at stuff, and I went, okay, I'll get in. So, yay. The thing about it is, they're not, they weren't set up to be as, I don't think they were ready to be as big as the response was, or they're just new, or I don't even know. How's that? I don't know the real story. However, I do know that they have made, let's say 4 different times now, they've made promises like, well, this will be ready, and this will be ready, and this will be ready, and on this date we're going to do this, and it's always true. So they had promised to get something done for today, and sure enough, I see that was done. So that's kind of cool. So I feel greatly encouraged by that. As well, their service is an email service done with AI that helps you get you leads and does some really cool stuff from what I can see. I can't even wait. No, I can't wait to learn even more about it. Everything I've seen looks good. Their back office looks really exciting, where you can set up campaigns and have links and have AI do things in your emails for you, automated. Wow. I'm very excited about the product, which is good. The commissions is what I think has everybody on fire. I don't even know if people are paying attention to how good the product is. The commissions are, right now, if we pay $20 one time, this service is reportedly was already $157 a month for email service. Now, here's what I can tell you guys. I have 2 commercial emails that cost me a couple of $1,000 a month each. As well as that, I use email autoresponders from Joel Theron, from AWeber, on and on, as well as big commercial emailers. So them saying that their email service was $157 a month doesn't scare me a bit. That sounds very reasonable, especially because it's new with AI. Here's the thing, and if anybody's here, I don't know if anybody is, but it's real bright. I can't see anything. So if you're here, hi, I love you, and I'll try to stop in the shade in a second. I'm going to wrap this up. And I'll say hi if I can see anybody. That's, I'm assuming that I go live and people want to come hear me. Because I'm, such a big shot. All right, so the service looks so good, it's unbelievable. And you get in right now, they're doing a thing for $20. And I could go into all that. They have big investors and they decided to do it this way. Investors are paying us instead of advertising, yada, yada, yada. It's a very good story. It's amazing. What is that? What kind of vehicle is that? That can't, does that say Hummer on the back? Is that a Hummer? Are you kidding me? I gotta show you all this. Look at that. That's a Hummer. How freaking clean is that bad boy? I haven't seen that before. All right. So anyway, they pay you $60 every time you get somebody to pay you $20. And you go, if you're smart, you go, no, that's not true. That can't work that way. However, they have a reasonable explanation for how they're investing and how they've set it up to where they can pay that way. So that's going to be up to you whether you want to look at it. There's also 2 levels of scat bags. There's 2 levels of $15 a month, and that you get from under you. Plus, it's $60 when you sign somebody up for only $20. There's 2 benefits to this. One is you're in for life for $20. Take a shot on yourself. Just take a freaking shot. It's like the lottery. If this thing all works out like it appears to be, we win the lottery. It's like getting in when Bitcoin was a quarter. It's like getting in when the dot-com boom just started and somebody goes, hey, you want to buy a dot-com company in Silicon Valley? When Microsoft just started, or Twitter or Facebook or any of those. This is really premium. So, the whole thing about this is not financial advice. And I'm going to give you a piece of advice. If you were my family, I'd say take a shot for $20. I mean, are you kidding? Because when the service comes out, if it's half of what they say it is, it's worth 10 times that much. And if they pay commissions like they say they're going to, it's worth 1,000 times that much or more. My reported commissions, I just looked in my back office. It's not really a back office yet. It's more of a holding place. So maybe the number is a holding number. I don't know. It might not even be mine. But where it says commissions, my commissions are like 10,400. I did a couple of emails and told everybody kind of what I'm telling you. And then I quit because I'm waiting to see, I want there to be progression. All right, final part. I like this well enough to where I decided to build a full-blown marketing system. Now that involves me getting a server, putting staff on it, paying server engineers, paying programmers, buying membership software, getting my staff to make videos, and I'm going really heavy on this. I'm going to let all my personal members have my marketing system, and instead of doing like what the company's doing, I see they have one out for $24.95, which sure, go look at. Many of you know what my systems look like. I'm kind of, forgive me, I'm Ron Burgundy, I'm kind of a big thing. I'm known for creating funnels, great funnels. I mean, when I go to meetings and meet with people that have good companies and are doing stuff, that's one of the things they want to talk to me about is funnels. I don't know very many good tricks. I can only do a couple of things well, but I seem to be able to do them very well, thank you God. So I do them. And that's what I focus on, what I'm good at while I'm trying to learn my skills and crafts. So I built a full-blown marketing system. I paid a bunch of money. I am waiting now. Oh, I'll let you know this. I built one that was similar. It didn't look the same or anything else, but the guts are the same, the inner workings. I got proprietary lead system. I'm going to have, I'm not even going to explain it all. It's just the bomb. It is very good. It'll be very high converting. If those numbers are mine and not just on everybody's top page, then I've already made, well, by now, since I've been out a few minutes, I've probably made $11,000, unless that's not a true number. I don't know. They're just setting the system up. So it might be, it might not be. I have what looked to be 181 or more notices of signups. So, and I would expect to put 1,000 signups in pretty quickly. Well, you can look at 1,000 and multiply that by $60 if you want and figure out what those commissions will be, because that's about what I'll put in here in the next month as things progress. Excuse me. And then you can ask yourself if you would want to use the exact same marketing system and know everything I know about how to do this stuff. When I built this same system for Now Lifestyle that was able to do what it does for my members, I gave that to them free. And I'll just tell you, I recently got an award from them for being in their diamond or $100,000 commission club. So I made well over $100,000. My team has been top 6 earning team in the world for about 4 years running. So I could charge a lot to get hold of my funnels. But what I'd rather do is get all my members and give them the funnel, and they will sign up a zillion people and make $1 million. They will love me. They will love my funnels, and I'll make commissions. And see, so I'll get money out of this. Don't be sad for me that I told you I've spent all this and made all this out of pocket. I know you weren't. Because I also have business motives involved. But I want you to know that me making money was dependent on me building a system that made you money. So I'm pouring into this. And while I am here, folks, and I'll be here for several more days, I'll be building out my system. And all I'm doing now is I'm waiting for Smart Desk AI to say, here's your back office, it is ready. Here's the referral link, and it's a good one, and it works, and it's linked up correctly, and we're ready. Because, quite frankly, I'd like to go market the snot out of this. And I know you guys want to as well. So as soon as the Smart Desk AI says those things, I can put a certain snippet of code into my programming, and I'll tap one button and the whole system will propagate, and you will have an individualized funnel that is linked to your Smart Desk AI sign up page and do anything as far as learning and going to classes and working. So that's wonderful. I'm at the standing outside of the big heart sculpture. There's beautiful flowers, beautiful sunlight. I'm at one of the finest heart facilities in the world. I'm in the same parking lot as, where is it? There it is. There's the Motel 6 and there's the Marriott. So I'm that close to that door. We even have valet parking here and restaurants and coffee shops and La Madeleine's inside the hospital. I'm telling you, this place is deep. So that's what I have going. I'll go over here in the shade, so if anybody happens to be here, I can say hi to you. So the most important thing, Tammy Darby is blessed by God, highly favored, and doing well through massive 2 more surgeries so far. We think she's done and going to get well and go home. I am sleep deprived and extremely happy. And I have a good room. I'm safe. I'm doing business. My wife is happy. My King of Kings loves me. I have wonderful friends. I'm just blessed. And I so appreciate you guys. And I think that we're all going to make a stupid amount of money with this new business and with other businesses. It's going to be a good time. So let's see who might be here. All right. So I see Mark is here. Hey, Mark. Willie's here. Hi, Willie. Thank you. Greetings. Speedy recovery to your wife. Thank you. An announcement just came down. Smart Desk Guy is now free to join. All right. Well, we'll have to just go see what all that's about. All right. And, yeah, reversing on the go with Patrick says, yeah, that's an EV Hummer with front and rear steering, if I remember correctly. And Ginger, and yeah, that's a cool freaking Hummer. And I left the shade. And Ginger said, hello, our prayers continue. Thank you so much. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you coming to the live. I love you. I'm going to go back in and see my wife. I got my laptop and hotspot all set up, so I'm going to keep working and building funnels while I sit next to her, wait on her hand and foot, and stay out of the way of all the doctors and the nurses. And I sure appreciate you and love you. And you guys take really good care. Hug somebody's neck. If you don't mind a piece of free old man advice, tell somebody you love them. Good things are happening. Something wonderful is happening. And I'll see you soon, good Lord willing. And I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. I haven't done a live in so long.